Well then, there will be a reboot that will be coming out in 2017. I think that before we get to see the reboot, we need to compare the two Spider-Man franchises that we have at this moment. Yup, that's right. We are going to go into the two franchises and see the pros of each Spider-Man franchise, and as well as the cons. The categories that I'll be judging each Spider-Man franchises are the characters, the action, the romance, the music, and last but not least, the best Spider-Man. Without further ado, let's get on with this comparison, cause, well, I mean, this is a comparison video, so let's just get along with it. Now, I believe that in order to have good interactions with the characters, I need to find the characters and how they do in both franchises. Now, there are some characters that I believe aren't that well casted in the first franchise. For example, in Spider-Man 3, I feel that Topher Grace wasn't much of a good Eddie Brock. I mean, he wasn't the big, bulky Eddie that we were expecting, and instead a child in the most nicest way. And Mary Jane, well... Holy goodness! Earthquake! Just good grief. I'll go more in detail on the category romance, but let me just say this. She's just annoying. As in for the reboot, I can't really seem to find any characters that were miscasted, but good grief. Rhino was just a disappointment, and instead we got like 3 minutes of the Rhino on screen. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was the movie that had the most miscast characters. But what about the characters in general? What do I think about the characters? Well, to be honest with you, the characters aren't really done well in the original franchise. I mean, we've got Mary Jane, who acts like a child and is very annoying. Mainly her screaming, and doesn't really help Peter. And when she does, well... Oh, that scene is actually pretty funny. At least in the reboot, Gwen seems more attractive and much more better than Mary Jane in every way possible. But enough with those characters. What about the other characters? Well, J.K. Simmons just does the more superior J. Jonah Jameson. I mean, I don't think I can find anyone to replace him, and if he is back to play J. Jonah Jameson in the new reboot, then that would be awesome. This proves that there are at least some characters that are good in the old Spider-Man franchise, so the new Spider-Man franchise doesn't really blow out the old Spider-Man in this category. Or does it? Well, the new Spider-Man just honestly rarely has characters that feel out of place. I mean, I find a lot of characters in the new Spider-Man much more enjoyable. The characters seem more developed in the new one rather than the old one. So personally, I'm gonna give a point to the new one. Well then, that took quite a while to do. Well then, what is next on the list? Let's see, okay, no, not this. Oh, here you go, the action. Well then, let's talk about the action, which is also mainly known as the fight scenes. Well, first of all, what's a superhero movie without the fight scenes? Honestly, this is kind of tough to choose because both movies have very great fight scenes. It'd be like picking between your favorite food and your favorite game, but to be honest with you, the new Spider-Man most likely is more superior, by a little of luck. I mean, if you look at the action in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, you'll find so many great fight scenes that are done so well. Sure, the technology has improved, but the technology from 2002 through 2007 is alright. But the new Spider-Man, I think, does better. Hey, Thunder, what do you think that this button does? Which button? Wait, don't press that button! Why? What's the worst that can happen?
Headshot!
But if you want an example of a good action scene from the new Spider-Man franchise, then check this scene. Like, all the slow motion scenes, all the effects is just insane. And as if for the old Spider-Man, well, you do get some slow motion scenes, but what was the purpose of slowing down these scenes? Like, I still don't understand why the scenes were slowed down. Was it to show a pointless background or something? But I don't know. And the perspectives just look amazing when seeing these action scenes. And my favorite scene, which isn't anything about action, but I found in the second movie of the new Spider-Man, and that is the perspective. Wait, did you say the? Yes, I said the perspective. Well then, I guess that Rob is dead? Oh well, doesn't really matter. But to be honest with you, I still like the old Spider-Man and the action that was in those movies. I found it really enjoyable to see Spider-Man and him fighting the villains. But I still find the new Spider-Man movies much better with all these action scenes. So, point goes to the new Spider-Man. Well then, this is one of my favorite categories to cover. The music in both Spider-Man movies are done absolutely amazing. Both movies have their music fit in the right scenes, and trying to find which music is done the best is just almost impossible between the two. But, however, there is one thing I can say about the old Spider-Man after a super long while that is better than the new Spider-Man, and that is the opening music. I mean, the new Spider-Man movie, it's just a quick music and nothing really impressive. But the old Spider-Man opening music is just amazing. And the opening itself are all three amazing. Yes, even the horrendous third movie has a great intro. The music during the fight scenes were also done well, but the only one thing is, why is it that during the Electro fight, there's like someone like singing? What the heck is that supposed to be?
He lied to me, he shot at me, he hates on me, he's using me, fragility, electricity, afraid of me.
He lied to me, he hates on me. Wait. Seriously? He hate on me? Seriously? Is this supposed to be Mario or something? Oh well, let's just get back to the old video. But don't get me wrong, I still like the music from the new Spider-Man, but I personally find the old Spider-Man music much better. So, point goes to the old one. You know, I don't even think that I need an explanation for this. The new Spider-Man movies definitely win this by a lot, so point goes to the new Spider-Man movies. This is a comparison video. You need to explain why you choose the new Spider-Man rather than the old one. But it's pretty obvious that Gwen is better than MJ in every way possible. Either you explain it or I'll make sure you will get another anvil on your head. Fine. So as much as I want to skip this altogether, let me explain. Okay, so first of all, we all know and love Gwen Stacy in the new Spider-Man franchise. And to be honest, it was really sad to see her die in this rushed movie because of how we could have seen so much from her in the third movie, which wouldn't really make any sense because of how the third movie was canceled. But even if there was a third movie, it would be nice to see her again. But then again, it was already expected that she was gonna die. But Mary Jane...
Wow.
Oh my gosh, where do I even start? Mary Jane is just the equivalent of an annoying child and barely ever helps with anything throughout the three movies. And the worst part is that in the third movie, she pretends to break up with Peter because Harry was threatening her. And I just lost trust in her when I saw this happen because you know, want to know why? Here, let me explain to you. Because she freaking knows that she's Spider-Man! I mean, anyone with common sense would not do this. I mean, all it would take is for her to say this to happen. Hey, face. Harry's trying to kill me and he's trying to force me to break up with you. Go kick his ass because he's a weak son of a and you're a freaking Spider-Man. Like, oh my gosh, are you serious? But then again, I can't blame the character because the third movie was written so lazy that Rob can't even imagine how bad that the Spider-Man movie is. But even without the third movie, there is still the other two where MJ is either screaming for gosh sake. Like, this is Spider-Man, not Spider-Man the Return of the MJ. That will be so annoying that this movie will be the worst of anything, so please don't hate this movie. It. Yeah, I know that's a long title, but whatever. And whenever MJ does try not to be annoying and actually tries and help, well, you see... Yeah, that's what happens. Other than that, the new Spider-Man movies have a much more better romance, and I find it cute when Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone are both together. Except, well, I kinda made a sex tape with Emma Stone one night. Oh, not that photo! Yeah, let's just pretend that that didn't happen. But I will give credit to Mary Jane, because you wanna know why? Because her titties are poking out in the first movie. Now, Sony, that's one good thing you did with Mary Jane. But to wrap it all up, the new movie did much better with the romance. So, point goes to the new one. It all comes down to this. The final category of this comparison is the best Spider-Man. So with all the comparing we did throughout the video, who is the best Spider-Man? Well, this is actually a difficult one. You see, is there another choice?
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Wait, where the heck did you come from?
Just
what the heck? But anyways, enough with all this stuff going on. Both of each Spider-Mans are good in their own ways. You see, Spider-Man in the old Spider-Man movies does a great job as being Peter Parker. And in the new Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield does an excellent job being Spider-Man. So it's really hard to find who's the best at which. And besides, now that I come to think of it more often, Andrew Garfield seems to have fun with what he does when being Spider-Man, and that shows that Spider-Man was having fun when he's fighting the villains and makes jokes while fighting, while Tobey Maguire can barely crack a joke. Seriously? Even my ass can make a better joke than that. Oh wait. Oh, my butt is a joke. Oh, But now that I've started to think about it, I think that the new Spider-Man just does a better job. So in conclusion, the Amazing Spider-Man wins this comparison. Now don't get me wrong, I still love the old Spider-Man movies, and none of them are perfect representations of each other. Each one has their weak and strong points. And besides, the only reason that the Amazing Spider-Man has a lot more points is because most of the categories I have in my mind were just repetition. But from these choices that I decided to compare them with, I find the new Spider-Man better. In fact, if you want to see my list for which is the best Spider-Man movie and which one do I like the best out of all of them, then here it is, my list right behind me. But just remember, my comparison will not connect to your likes of things, so don't complain in the comments that I messed up because it is all via opinion. And because of that, I would like to add the Amazing Spider-Man franchise to my Comparison Winner Hall of Fame. Well then, I guess the video's out right now. I know you guys probably didn't expect this video to be out like at this moment, like a few days, maybe like the day after I uploaded an update, but you know what, doesn't matter, at least you guys got a video. But yeah, basically, where have I been? Like, why am I now starting to upload more videos, and why is it that out of nowhere, like, I just tell you guys, like, that I'm uploading more videos more often or something? Because I know, like, last month, like, at around an average, I'd probably say I uploaded, like, a video once a month. I mean, not once a month, once a week. But now I'm starting to upload more frequently, so what's going on now? Well, basically, I am now working on more videos. I have some videos now rendered. I have a new Thunder Rants. It's a little mini rants. I also have a Thunder Discusses video, which I've been saving for quite a while. I also want to save another Thunder Discusses for like around the end of this month. So be prepared to look at the new Thunder Discusses, because I really have been saving it for quite a while. the Rio 2016 Olympic Games is going to come up, so I shall be celebrating that this coming month. I will tell you guys how am I going to celebrate that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And the Mario Kart Double Dash review, where has that been? Well, basically, not only was I working on the Mario Kart Double Dash review, even though, like, it's the hardest one, because, like, basically, when I took the long play, it freaking crashes. Like, every time I insert it onto my editing software, it crashes, so I have to pretty much re-record. Well, not like re-record the footage, like re-record and play the game again. No, I'm not talking about that, but I have to re-record, like, in Bandicam. Like, basically I have to re-record the footage or the main important events that I'm gonna be including, which I have to time code now everything on to the script. So basically I'm gonna time code everything that I need on the script, and then I'll make sure that I have it all done, so that way I don't have to look around every 4 billion years. Like, I'll just have it down and all that stuff. It won't be that bad. So that will take quite a while. I also have to, well, at the same time, I'm also going to be working on another review, which is going to be another surprise. It's going to be a surprise, but no worries. I have the script done. I'm about to start editing this week, like, or maybe I might have started editing, but basically I've started editing, or I've now began, or I'm gonna start editing this week. But yeah, just in case that one, the Mario Kart Double Dash review fails to be released, and like if it's August, I'm just gonna postpone the review until like another day or something. But I hope I don't have to postpone it. That's the thing. But I am going to work on another review, so that way I can just lower the weight down. I've also time-coded other reviews, so yeah, I'm working on multiple reviews at the same time, but not in script-wise, but I'm gonna start doing movie reviews, like I've said. So I've started time-coding other movies. I'm not gonna say what movies I'm doing, because like that would be a big spoiler, but yeah, I'm gonna start doing movie reviews, and hopefully I don't get copyright strike, because that would be the worst that I can possibly imagine. So yeah, once I'm done with my Mario Kart Double Dash review, I'm gonna work on the next review, which should be a surprise. And yeah, this video is now done. It's finally over. I've been actually planning this since December. Literally, I actually have the original, like the original video, but then again, it didn't turn out as well, so I just decided to rewrite the script again and do it from scratch and all that. And I started it like around 2 months ago, and now I finally finished it. So yeah, this took quite a short amount of time. Yeah, basically it's done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that, well, now that you guys have this Thunder Compares, I shall be getting the next Thunder Compares ready for you guys. So it's gonna be a little bit like different. It's gonna be different. So the reason why I'd say it's different, because like, I don't know, like I guess I'll say it's just different. It's just different. Let's just say that it's gonna be a different kind. So yeah, be prepared to check out the next video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Yeah, that's pretty much. Just check out I guess probably in the next 2-3 months or so, and you will have your next Thunder Compare. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys, and I like bacon!